this video, I have taken one problems like, actually from your 11th standard book only, how you can calculate and solve that problem. Again, it is from bank balance as per cash book to the passbook. But again, keep in mind, whatever is being explained in my earlier videos as well, how you have to, like which book you are reaching and which book is your starting, you should keep in mind properly. You will be able to do it very easily. Now, for example, you have a bank balance as per cash book. Most of the cases, you can see the problems like a bank balance, and here note that we are talking all of the favorable balance. You have received more than the payment. That means your deposit is more than your withdrawal. You have a favorable credit balance in bank, and that means you have a favorable cash balance, that's a debit with you. Now, bank balance as per cash book, that is given as, for example, 23,700. Now here I am trying to take some problem which I have taken from your book. So the exact number which I am taking is 23,700. This is your debit. That means cash book. That means your receipt is greater than you have a balance of 23,700. Correct? Now, when you have to add and when you have to less, that's what we do actually. Both the balances should be same. The differences between the two books are added and deducted to arrive at the other book balances. That's what we do here. So, check issued but not yet presented for payment. So, I'm writing the transaction here. Add something you have to add, you know that, to this cash book to arrive at the basket. Which book you are reaching? Again, note it properly from which book to which book you are going. Add and you have to less. What transactions should be added to the cash book? What should be deducted from your cash book to arrive at the bank balance as per passbook? That's what we are doing it here. Okay. So check issued but not yet presented for payment. Now again, check issued. Which side is initiated? It is initiated by at the cash. Let's draw this cash book here. Cash book, receipt payment, passbook, withdrawal, deposit. You can see I'm doing it very easily. I know how the passbook is there. I know which side the withdrawal comes and which side, because deposit always has a credit balance and withdrawal has a debit balance. And receipt and payment, debit, credit. So this way the bank records and this way we record in our book. That is that way the books are being maintained. So that also you should note it whenever you are writing it. Don't write deposits and withdrawal. That again will go. Your calculations will go wrong. So receipt and payment. Now what is happened? Check issued but not yet presented for payment. Whenever I am issuing check, for example, here check issued but not yet presented for payment is 15,100. Again, that is given in your sum. So that same example I am taking it here. Number is 15,100. Check issued of 15,000. So whenever check issued of 15,000, I will write the person name here. Okay, and I will tell 1,500. So what will happen? My balance will come down here. But it's not yet presented for payment. That means the check in again the gap of the dates are there. This we are doing on suppose 31st March. This cash book I am doing on 31st March. Okay, and these transactions has happened something at 27 and it is not yet presented. So 31st March I am preparing this BRS, bank reconciliation statement, with this starting from here. And passbook as of that date is not being, because on the later date, anyway month end mostly, suppose this cash book I have issued the check on 27th. So it will go by suppose 2nd April and all. So this transaction has not come. So it's missing here. Basically, it should be withdrawal. It should come here, but it's missing. Whenever missing transaction, I told to the reverse. So here is minus. So what will happen? Here it has not been minus. So it's showing us higher balance, right? So what I am doing, see 1,500, this is less and this is high. So actually what you have to do, it is high. So do exactly how the passbook is doing. Did the passbook deducted? It's missing here. nothing they have done. What you do? Just add it back. So check issued, but not yet presented for. That is amount 1500. I hope you're getting it. Again, try to recall that basically how we are doing it here. So I want to match it here. I want this 1500. This is my reaching point. This is my reaching book. I want to figure out what is my bank balance as per passbook. I'm adding it back. Check issued, but not yet presented. This deducted actually from cash book, but it has not been. So I'm trying to add it back because I want to reach to the passbook, and passbook is standing high. Okay. So I'm adding it back. Next, interest credited by the, okay, let's take that other transaction. Check deposited but not yet clear. Check deposited but not yet clear. Now when check is deposited, again check is deposited here, but it is 13,900 for example. This is the example again I'm telling you, it is taken from your book, 13,900. Check is deposited here. As soon as the check I get deposited, it will be sent for clearing. It will be sent for the clearing. But when the bank will do once it gets the amount. When they will do once they get the amount. But you can see again this is not yet clear. Not yet clear, that means the bank has not got the money. Bank will only fund or credit the amount whenever it is taking the money. So it has not got. You have added it here. Now since this transaction is missing, you are going from cash book to passbook. What you will do? Yes. So what is the amount? Check deposited but not yet cleared. What is the amount? 30,000. I hope you are understanding it. This is from the cash book to the passbook. I showed you we are trying to match it here. To which book we are going, we want exactly the same. So we are deducting it. Here you are added it. By adding it will go up. You want to bring it down because it's not added here. Okay? So we try to add it back the same. It's showing us lower balance here because it is not been deposited. So we have to add it back to show that whatever deposit. So we have to also deduct it because we are trying to reach exactly the passbook, how the passbook is not added here. So we have to reduce it. So we are deducting it. Do the reverse of what is happening to the cash book to the passbook if the entry is missing in the passbook. Third, bank charges and premium paid by the bank. Bank charges, now it is something initiated here. Bank charges and premium are deducted. Deducted, passbook is standing low, but this transaction has not come here. This transaction has not come here, so whatever the passbook is doing, if it is low, you also deduct it. What is that? Bank charges and premium debited by the bank. This will be the other way when you are doing from passbook to cash book that we will put in the next video. But then for the timing, since you are going from cash book to passbook, so you can understand that bank charges and premium debited by the bank. I am trying to reach the passbook, so I am deducting it. The amount is 2,600. Okay. Now something interest credited by the bank. What the bank is doing, something credited by the bank. So interest is credited by the bank, where the bank will credit it in the deposit side. So it has added here. So added, the cash book is parallel is showing higher. Since you are reaching it, you also add it. Interest credited by the bank. Instead of looking at the cash book, how it is going up and down, you can reach the passbook, how it is happening. So that way it will be again easy which one to be added, which of the transaction to be added and subtracted to rectify it. Okay. So interest credited by the bank, interest what is credited is 2000. So that will come to 1700. So when you add this both, you will get 14,800. That is your credit side. When you can deduct it, there are two transactions, check deposited but not yet cleared. Bank charges and premium debited by the bank, that is 2,600. This both if you add it, you will get 16,500. And both if you deduct, because you are deducting it here, remember that. So you will get a balance of 24,300, and this is what your bank balance as per passbook. This is what we have reached at bank balance as per passbook. Bank balance as per passbook. The next video will try to understand how, if a passbook is there, if passbook is the starting point, for example 24,300, how you will be arriving. Now this is 24,300. I told you both are having a favorable balance. So you started with 23,700 and you ended with, so when the bank statement you can see, they have given a bank balance as per passbook, that is 24,300, and we try to figure out actually what has happened. This whole story is, we took some balance here from cash book and we arrived here because this is what they are showing the bank balance as. Plus we also identified which of the transaction is not being done here. So there are 4 transactions which is a mismatch, and we try to compare and try to resolve. This way the BRS is being done. So whenever you are getting a passbook and a cash book, you have to, if any department, whoever are working, and try to understand, take the passbook, take the cash book, whichever is wrong you have to mark it, wrong means which has not recorded in both the books. Both the books recorded, we are not doing anything, it's all correct, perfect. But what is not recorded, there you have to mark it and try to tally with the other book. From passbook you are going to the cash book, do accordingly. From cash book to passbook, do accordingly. Whichever balance is high, make it low, because the other book has not gone up. Either it will be showing a higher balance or it will be showing a lower balance. So accordingly you have to do vice versa. Remember, some of the transactions initiated by the passbook itself. So if it deducted in the cash book, if it is not missing in the cash book and it is done in the passbook, and you want to find out what is the passbook, a balance is given of the cash book. So you have to exactly minus to arrive at the passbook. So again and again telling which book you are reaching. If you are reaching passbook, keep in mind what is happening in the passbook. If some of the transaction initiated by the passbook itself, you do exactly the same. You deduct it. If it is a charges, bank has deducted, you also deduct. If it is, they have added you, given you the upper balance, you also add it. But if it is missing there and some transaction has happened, you do the other way, reverse, and see your answer will come correct. That's it from now, and in the other video we will again solve one more sums on passbook to cash book, and then the balances when there is unfavorable balances. We are talking about all favorable balances. When there is unfavorable balances, what are the differences and how we are to adjust that. That will be in the next video.